Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kent State Golden Flashes and the Sacramento State Hornets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Golden Flashes, ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Using his legs, it's Curtis. There he goes! Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. Takes it the other way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Golden Flashes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return. The coverage unit was there and ready. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
Could be an alley. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught by Williams on the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now on first down from the 43. Running inside, it's Curtis. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's raining. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that first down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the first down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's raining. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unleashes one. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. The run inside. It's King.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That's caught. It's King. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Etheridge. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kent State.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Looking for room. It's Curtis. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Snagged in the middle. It's Moses. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, golden flashes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's raining.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation.
There's a crease. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Into the end zone for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. These 2 offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. The Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's King. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it on the option. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That's an awesome job by the defense. They're sniffing out the screen, reading the body language of the running back. They were not fooled, and they knocked it away.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Takes it down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Rainey. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline. The great footwork to stay in bounds. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going. Safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Kent State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. One more snap coming before halftime. Running inside, it's Rainey. He's still on the move. A last-ditch effort to get some points before the half. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They have this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. He's going for it all. Pulls it in on the left. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He's past the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got his man in the middle.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. Finding some room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. With the catch, it's Curtis. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. The run inside. It's Rainey. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Takes the handoff. It's King. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you gotta protect. You gotta sell that run. And if the quarterback's gonna do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Golden Flashes are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's King. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoffs are doing. So 1st down will open up the final period. The keeper on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finds a little space. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. On the move, he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Banks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's raining. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Burrell.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They go right back to him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught, and he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Now the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes Kent State's offense ready to get this drive underway. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's King.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. Got enough for the first. There's a little room there. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big one.
They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Got it. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Fires to the big fella.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Moving out to the right. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He goes right back to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And with that incompletion, you're down to your last shot. This is it. You've moved the ball pretty well, put yourself in a good position. You've got to get this touchdown and the 2-point conversion. I need to make a few more plays to get this game tied up.
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.